the boil water thing. It's ridiculous.
After the boil water advisory ended over the weekend, frustrations over how the city handled it are just beginning. With the boil water advisory lasting for 31 hours, residents on the east bank of Orleans Parish were disappointed that it took 7 hours to be notified their water system could be at risk.
I literally took a bath that morning. So as soon as I heard about it, I was like, wow, am I in trouble? Am I sick?
Sewage and Water Board Director Cedric Grant addressed the problem Monday afternoon.
It's not acceptable for us to be unable to notify the public in events like this more quickly.
Despite issuing a statement, Grant says his staff was following normal procedures.
We were following the regulations that DHH put us under.
All of our representatives are busy at the moment.
This recorded message left several residents infuriated during the advisory. With new monitor systems and additional staff, Grant says they will be able to provide online updates and respond quicker.
A bunch of health and science information that we're going to put on our website that allow people to know much more about the situation.
I'm Darren Scioneaux reporting.
I enjoy being uptown because you used to be able to get to work in 11 minutes. Now it's about 20-25.
In the Garden District, another construction project to repair drainage in the area is causing headaches for people traveling along the St. Charles route.
To shut it down for 3 months is going to be like a pain, but I guess it's better to happen now than when school is in session and kids are around and stuff, but it's still a big headache.
While some are concerned that the project will cause problems for them, others are looking at the silver lining.
I noticed that they have different contractors for each area, which will hopefully make it go faster. You got to put up with progress, and if it stops a flood down the line, I'm happy about it.
Until the project is complete, officials say traffic will continue to flow in one lane on each side. I'm Darren Scioneaux reporting.
Yeah, it's unexpected because I just came here to enjoy myself, and then hearing that is like, wow.
In the heart of downtown New Orleans, police say a 24-year-old woman was kidnapped and sexually assaulted in the 700 block of Canal Street Wednesday morning, leaving tourists and residents concerned.
Yeah, it's really crazy, and it's scary too because it's like I'm a female myself, so you never know what can happen.
Security specialists say these are the most frequent cases to happen in such a busy area of the city, but most importantly, are the hardest cases to solve. After recent events in the downtown area, a former director of security says the NOPD should be able to track down suspects with no problem.
The thing that will help down here is you have a lot of cameras around all these buildings, so hopefully something was caught on tape where the perpetrator drove up or was leaving, and they'll be able to identify who that person is.
With summertime quickly approaching, officials say everyone in the Big Easy can enjoy their time at events in peace and happiness. I'm Darren Scioneaux reporting. Inside the Holloway home, Kayla and Sydney Holloway reminisced on memories they shared with their father. On the eve of Father's Day, Sydney received the call no one would ever expect to get.
And even when I was on my way to the hospital, I had to pass up the scene because it was like a minute away from my house.
It's right up the street.
Yeah, and I just wasn't expecting it.
And I was in New York, and it still seems unreal to me because I wasn't able to go to the hospital and see the body, so I feel like until I actually see him in the casket, it won't be real. I'm still waiting for him to call me and say, what are you doing, Kayla? What's up today? Like, what are you going to eat for dinner? What are you cooking? I'm still waiting for that phone call. And when I got the call, I just broke down. I couldn't believe it.
But Saturday morning, both sisters received word that their father, longtime NOPD officer Darrell Holloway, was shot and killed while transporting a suspect to Central Lockup.
I just wish that night I would have called my dad and told him how much I missed him, how much I loved him, and how much I wanted to see him because I really didn't know that this would happen the next morning.
Yeah, and the night before, I was getting his Father's Day gift and stuff, and I was talking to him about that, asking him what he wanted for Father's Day, and I just wish I could have told him, that I love him and that I'm grateful for everything that he's done for me,
The suspect, 33 years old Travis Boyce, was arrested and charged with first-degree murder. In the end, Kayla only wants to know, why did he do it?
Like, how can you just take a life and not take into consideration that person, his family, and all the people whose lives he touched and whose lives it would impact what he did? As long as he's away and not able to hurt anyone else, I'm okay with that.
I'm Darren Scioneaux reporting. Before the sun came up early Wednesday morning, NOPD SWAT team members responded to a apparent hostage situation at a motel. Police say 25-year-old Canel Harrell was armed and wanted for murder 1 week earlier, but his grandfather says he did nothing wrong.
He said he didn't do the crime, and he don't want to go to jail for it.
Following a standoff that lasted more than 5 hours, police spent countless time negotiating with the suspect, but ended tragically.
He shot himself actually after negotiations, probably 5 hours after we've been talking with him. So the initial negotiations were with the U.S. Marshals at 8:30. Our teams got here at 9:30. We started negotiations. We've been negotiating all day throughout the day.
Police say Harrell allegedly shot and killed his girlfriend, Melissa Hunter, at her home in the desired area. After residing in the motel overnight, family members of the suspect believe they knew what was the right option.
Give himself up, and we will be behind him 100%.
In the hours following the standoff, Harrell later died from a self-inflicted gun wound to the head. He was not holding anyone hostage inside the motel when he pulled the trigger. I'm Darren Scioneaux reporting.